Hey guys, let's go over the weekly 7, number 34 for this week. Do our best to get this done. Okay, so this is a triangle ABC has a vertices of A at 0, 1, 2, 5, and 6, 3. The triangle is created by reflection, okay, over the y-axis. What is the coordinate of the vertex of C? So the second C. So we're going across the y-axis. So this is the y-axis. So our x is going to become negative. So it's going to be negative 2, 5 for B. A would become still 0, negative 1. Oh my gosh, this is bad. And C would become negative 6 and 3. Okay. Sorry about the pen. I'll get a little smaller pen there and see if it helps. Okay, so the direction on this would be negative. Okay, so write negative in there for directions. Your strength would be, I'd say, moderate, and I would call this linear. And outliers, I mean, you could say that this one here is an outlier, but you could also easily say no. Okay, so we're looking at this one. We have a cylinder, so they give us the volume equals pi r squared times the height. Okay, so they give us the diameter here. We don't want the diameter, we want the radius. So radius is halfway, so it would be 2.5, okay, and that squared is 6.25 times 8 is our height. See, there's our height right there, and times pi. Okay, so times 8 is 50. Okay, that's 50, and times pi is 157.1. Oh, it asks us to round to the nearest hundredth, so it would be 0.8. Okay, the next one, we're trying to figure out if it's linear or non-linear, so a line or not a line. If you see an x squared in it, that means it's going to give a u-shaped graph, so that's not going to be 1. Okay, this would be 1. This would be 1. It's no x squared, it's just an x, a 2x. This would become 3x plus 9. It would look just like this. Okay, multiplying times x would make this 3x squared. So this is not 1. And divide by x is okay. We can go ahead and click that one. Okay, so these ones are solving. We'd have to solve a couple of them. I can look at and I can see I have negative 2x and I have 3, and I have negative 2x and I have 3. So I have the same thing. So this side cancels and this side cancels, giving me 0 equals 0. So that's going to be infinite solutions. Okay, this one is going to leave me with, well, let's do it off to the side. Let me change colors here. We'll get a blue. Okay, so we have negative 2x plus 3 equals, oh my goodness, negative 3x plus 2. Okay, go ahead and solve. I'd add 3x, add 3x. Okay, so that cancels. Subtract 3, subtract 3. This is going to give me negative 1. This is going to give me x. So x equals negative 1, so that's one solution. Okay, and then this one looks like it's probably going to give me something similar. I can solve it right here. Negative 2x, negative 2x. So that's going to be negative 4x, and I would subtract 3, subtract 3, so we'd have 0. Yes, one solution. Just trying to check you up there. Just because x is 0 doesn't mean it's not a no solution. Okay, so it's still one solution. X is an answer. Okay, over here we have basically looks like a system of equations question. Darren and his friends save money for a vacation. Darren starts at $120 in his savings. So, 120, sorry. 120, and he gains $40 per week. So it's 40x. Okay. And this one is Darren's friend, begins with 120, but saves at a faster rate than Darren. Create an equation that could represent the amount of money in Y. Oh, so we just need to basically figure out, we just got to make this number higher. So he's saving it, he just changed it to 50x plus 120. Okay? That would be an acceptable equation. Okay. And then it says, create an equation that could represent the amount of money, Y in dollars, and Darren saves it. Okay, we're good. So you just want to put Y equals on the end. On this one, it says congruent or equal to, so the shape can't change its angles. So we have to look at that. A rotation of 90 degrees isn't going to change anything, okay? But when we change the scale factor, it's going to get bigger, okay? So this one is a dilation of the scale factor of 2 and then a reflection, so it's going to get bigger and then flip. This one says it's going to rotate clockwise 90 and then reflect, so it's going to turn and then flip. Okay, so that's not going to get any bigger. A translation of 5 units down and then a dilation of 2, so it's going to slide and then get bigger by 2. This one's a slide of 5 units down and then a clockwise. So that one's going to just slide and then turn. So it's not going to get any bigger or smaller. And then a reflection across the y-axis and then a translation of 5 units down. Okay, so this one is going to just slide. We talked about this one's just going to do a slide and a turn, and this one will do a slide and a turn. Alright guys, we'll see you. Have a good one.